The Life and Sad Ending of June. Carter Cash. June Carter Cash, born Valerie June Carter, came into the world on June 23, 1929, in Mesa Spring, Virginia. She was the daughter of country music performers Mayobel Addington Carter and Ezra Carter. From an early age, she learned to play the auto harp from her mother. She also mastered the banjo and guitar during her childhood. Notably, she developed a distinctive guitar style later known as the Carter Scratch. In 1937, June performed at a public event alongside her sisters, Helen and Anita, under the name the Carter Sisters. Their shows often featured June's humorous comic performances and monologues. By 1949, the Carter Sisters, their mother Maybelle, and the group's lead guitarist, Chet Atkins, moved to Springfield, Missouri, where they performed regularly on KWTO, a local radio station. In 1950, the group joined the Grand Ole Opry, a weekly country music stage concert in Nashville. June's talent caught the eye of director Elia Kazan, who suggested she pursue acting. Subsequently, she studied acting at the Actors Studio in New York City. By 1957, June appeared in supporting roles in popular TV series like Gunsmoke and The Adventures of Jim Bowie, both American westerns. She also acted in the film Country Music Holiday in 1958 and appeared on the television show Shindig in the early 1960s. June reignited her music career by performing with her mother and sisters. During this time, she collaborated with Johnny Cash, producing iconic compositions like If I Were a Carpenter. As a solo artist, she recorded The Heel in the 1960s. In 1963, alongside Merle Kilgore, she co-wrote the hit song Ring of Fire, which topped charts for 7 weeks. In 1966, she appeared in the country music film The Road to Nashville. 2 years later, June and Johnny Cash won a Grammy Award for Best Country Music Performance for their duet, Jackson. The song narrates the story of a married couple's dynamic journey. They also won the 1971 Grammy Award for Best Country Vocal Performance by a duo or group for If I Were a Carpenter, written by Tim Hardin, which reached number 8 on the U.S. charts. In 1972, June portrayed Mary Magdalene in the religious film The Gospel Road, produced by Johnny Cash. Unfortunately, the movie did not perform well at the box office. In 1979, she began documenting her life story, publishing it as a book titled Among My Clediments. She followed this with another memoir, From the Heart, in 1987. During the 1980s and 1990s, June returned to acting, appearing on TV shows like Little House on the Prairie and Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. In 1997, she acted in the film The Apostle, and 2 years later, she returned to recording with the release of Press On, a collection of traditional folk songs that earned her a Grammy Award for Best Traditional Folk Album. In her personal life, June married honky-tonk singer Carl Smith in 1952. They had a daughter, Rebecca Carlene, but divorced later in the 1950s. In 1957, she married Rip Nix, a Nashville police officer, and they had a daughter, Rosie. The couple divorced in 1966. On March 1, 1968, she married Johnny Cash, with whom she had a son, John Carter Cash. The couple remained together until her passing. In her later years, June's health declined significantly due to various incurable illnesses. Tragically, on May 15, 2003, she passed away in Nashville, Tennessee, during heart valve replacement surgery at the age of 73. She was laid to rest at Hendersonville Memory Gardens in Sumner County, Tennessee.